Alrighty, Sharp Customs. You get a Friday night feature. We are rolling, man. We're trying to put out as much content as possible. We're trying to, every 3 days, 4 days, whatnot. We're trying to get our hours up. So I want to say that to all my subscribers. Keep watching. Get our hours up, man. We want to get monetized. We want to get into the, we want to get into the YouTube family. That's what we want. That's what we're striving for. But so a little update on the 34 coupe Baja that I snowbanked. That's what I'm gonna say. That I snowbanked. Did it take any damage? The body did not take any damage. Nothing took any damage except a little bit of the drivetrain. I got a couple parts right here. So I've got the drive shafts. Yeah, this one took some damage. It's supposed to have plastic housing around it to look round like that. And you can see the plastic broke off of it. This one, if you spin it, it's hard to see. I see it when I spin it. It's bent. It's bent. One of the drive cups on the wheel side. We broke it. We definitely broke it. I've got some new parts. Ordered through TIT Racing. Love TIT Racing. Sharp Customs. We're always looking for sponsors, and I love TIT Racing. That's where I get those big rear wheels. Just made a big purchase through TIT Racing. I know they probably won't see this, but I'm gonna send it to them. Definitely gonna send it to them. But yeah, that Baja, 1934 coupe. We're gonna get it. I'm gonna get it all back together. I'm gonna get it all situated and probably put it up for sale because I just got way too many quarter scale projects on the go, and it's just one of many. That's all I'm gonna say. It's one of many. Tonight we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna show you this. So we got this new Air Models. Flimsy plastic body. This was sent to me from a fella in Maine, and he inquired me into making fiberglass, basically fiberglass. So here's the first. This is the first fiberglass pull from it, which I use this. This is number 1. Yeah, I got my thing inside it. I got my card inside it. It's molded in there, and it's actually a pretty nice. These edges back here, they're a little thick in here. Because when I pulled it, as you can see on the plastic one, it's got these stickers, and when I made the first mold, every single one of these stickers was kind of embossed into the original mold. Now the original mold, it's out in my tent. I'm not going to go out and I'm not going to get it. But I used glazed putty, and I filled it to make everything smooth. And this is the new mold right here. I've actually got it PVA'd up. I've got it PVA'd up. I got a coat. I brushed in a coat, a gel coat. I put these, I don't know what you call them, these plywood bulkheads just to hold it, you know, somewhat. It's basically so you can set on a table. You can work, you know, you can work on it. Whether you lay it on its side or you lay it flat like that. But and the bulkheads, like these plywood bulkheads, they're kind of holding it in the shape that you need to keep it. This bulkhead up at the front, is it necessary to hold the shape? Well, no, because you're talking, you know, inch and a half here, and half an inch of this, believe it or not, half an inch of this gets it gets trimmed off. Because if I show you the original, if I show you, so this one's all been cut, it's been trimmed, and I made it longer. I made this distance in here, I made it longer because I had this issue with bubbling with the gel coat. And the nice thing with making it a half an inch longer is I can, you know, I can just make it and I can trim it off. I can use a straight edge, I can put a pencil line and I can cut it and I can trim it off and I can make it exactly what it's supposed to be without bubbling along this edge. That's kind of where I'm going with this. Now, as far as this edge, the back edge, you know, we've got a step. We've got a step in here. But as long as I put lots of gel coat, which I have, I gooped it in there. I gooped it in there pretty thick. And I'm hoping that that edge, you know, it's a cut edge. It's a cut edge. I would love to go outside in my tent and I would love to grab the original mold that I started with, because this is secondary mold. This is secondary mold. Gel coated it up today with I brushed it in. I don't like to brush in the gel coat because I find it just I don't find it as good, you know, as spraying it. But you know, so yeah, there you have it. That's the dragster bodies. We'll, you know, we'll definitely do an update on this when I get it glassed up. Like I say, that one's got lots of filler in it because we had to cover up, you know, we had to cover up a lot of stuff. This one will be the pure, what I call the pure pull, you know, from a brand new mold. And I'm just gonna set it here. I'm gonna set it there, and as you can see, of course, I'm still working on 34 coupe bodies. We've got a grill shroud. We've got this is my one-piece body mold that I created, and it's been all gel coated. I started earlier. I started laying in the you know, the veil, the angel hair, whatever you want to call it. And it's got a little ways to go, but you know, we'll be we got the hot rod what I call the hot rod style grill section in it. I have two different pieces that can be bolted into these molds. So I can either do the original kick out, or I can do the hot rod style thing. And this is the first time that I've done the hot rod style mold. So it's going to be pretty interesting once I get this all, once I get all the veil in it and I get a couple layers of the 6 ounce in it. It's going to be pretty interesting, when I pop it out of the molds to see what it looks like. Obviously the grill shrouds, I haven't done anything with this. It's gel coated, as you can see, and yeah, gotta put some glass in it, and I just haven't quite got there tonight. I'm gonna get there, but I always lay out. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I always lay out. I've got the 34 hood. It's been PVA'd, so my release. And I've got this hanging here. Here's a few of the side panels. They're curing up. I hang them over the stove because it helps. It helps cure them. But I've also got one of these 34s, these 34 coupes, over that way. I'd like to show it to you. It's all packed up in a box. It's sold. It's the whole 11 piece. I supply both firewalls. The stock firewall, the hot rod firewall, and it's up to the buyer, whichever route they go, And we've done a video. We have done a video that shows me cutting and placing the hot rod firewall or the stock firewall. And there you have it, man. More content, Sharp Customs. Share, like, subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all my regular subscribers. And I love you all. Peace. I'm out.